Sin clouds your judgment. Sin. I was speaking to us this morning in the workers' meeting, and I made mention of this, and it's something that most of us know. It is said popularly in the world that decision decides what? Destinies. How many of us agree? Your decisions, your parents' decisions first, coupled with your decisions in your adult life, is what brought you to this moment that you are. You are a graduate, you are not a graduate. You are rich, you are not rich. You are healthy, you are not healthy. You are married, you are not married. Your parents' decision coupled with your decisions brought you here. Don't think it is only other people's decision that brought you to this point. Your own, as long as you are an adult, your own is involved. Is somebody getting me? Sin is one of the things that makes you make decisions that hinders your progress without you knowing. Sin, it so much beclouds your mind that you become like the madman of the gatherings, that you are coating yourself with stone, and in your own mind you think you are doing yourself good. When you live a life of sin, when you dwell in a life of sin, your judgment becomes flawed. Your analysis of situations becomes beclouded wrongly. Your analysis of life becomes tainted. Let me ask us this simple question. How come a man like David that refused to kill a wicked Saul killed a righteous Uriah? Sin beclouded his mind. Sin beclouded his judgment. David had the opportunity to kill his enemy 3 times, called Saul. He said, no, I will not offend God. God has anointed this wicked man. He's a wicked man pursuing me. See, in this modern day, if one pastor, you know he's anointed, but he's cursing you, you will be born again, we beat him. Oh. Leave pastor anointing. Oh. But David, he said one man is anointed, but the man is carrying sword and army to kill him, and David got an opportunity, free opportunity to kill him. David said, I will not kill him. Not because of him. David says, I'm in my right senses, I will not sin against God. The same David. Uriah is among David's mighty men of war. Uriah is among David's men that made him a great general. See, there is no great general if you don't have great soldiers. Leave all the great general hype. There is nothing like a great leader if you don't have great followers. If you have people that are just baskets and you are pouring all your greatness in and they are just wasting it, even you can be great. The leader can, if you don't have great followers, it is hard for you to be great. Uriah is among those that make David a great man. There are those that stood the ground and fought for him when the tide was against him to turn the tide back to his favor. But David killed Uriah. Why? Sin. The sin of him and Bathsheba had so much beclouded him that every judgment he was making, every decision he was making was from the angle of selfishness, was from the angle of a sinful, of a polluted, of a tainted view. All he was trying to do was to just cover his shame. Let disgrace not come on me. I don't mind who dies. Let disgrace not come on me. I don't mind who lost. Let me not lose. Selfishness. Because of what? Sin. The decisions that you are taking that are maiming your lives, the decisions that you are taking that are putting you in trouble, the decisions that you are taking that are jeopardizing your future, they are done because your mind is beclouded when you live outside of that strategy of God called the fear of God.